Good day, I'm Twyla Whelan, and this is your JIS News for Friday, January 5, 2024. Prime Minister Andrew Holness is reasserting that citizens will have a say in the roads to be repaired in their communities under the Spark program, which begins this year. The Shared Prosperity through Accelerated Improvement to our Road Network, Spark, was first announced by the Prime Minister during his budget presentation last year. A $20 billion budget allocation will be made for the intervention this year, with funding expected to reach $40 billion over 3 years.
Because the truth is that the only way sometimes that people have any impact on government policy is by protests and demonstrations. And I think that in 2024 Jamaica, there has to be a better way for the public to be able to exercise influence on government policy. So a part of this allocation will be community driven.
Prime Minister Holness addressed the matter yesterday as he led a visit to sections of Portland, which was impacted by recent heavy rains and flooding, particularly over the Christmas period. The inclement weather caused significant damage to some roads and related infrastructure, houses, and agriculture spaces. Mr. Holness acknowledged that while the $20 billion is a significant allocation, it is not enough to meet the demands that exist in the country. He therefore cautioned that the community involvement was to assist in identifying the priority roads for attention under the project.
All the members of parliament, the councillors, the elected representatives, must conduct consultations, division by division, so that people can say which infrastructure, which road, which drain, which gully, which breakaway. So you want to have the public to be able to discuss it, to share their views.
The Portland Police Department is urging livestock farmers to swiftly report any theft of their livestock to help prevent predial larceny in the parish. The parish's Superintendent of Police, Lloyd Darby, made the appeal during a recent monthly meeting of the Portland Municipal Corporation. He says the police have been working to strengthen their efforts to combat predial larceny, especially as it relates to cattle.
We realize that sometimes long after the fact that incidents do happen, farmers believe that if there's not a strong likelihood, if they don't have suspects in the cases, they don't report it because they believe it's fruitless. But we are saying if we don't know that the incidents are happening, we cannot strategize our deployment.
Superintendent Darby adds that the police department will increase visits to abattoirs and slaughterhouses and will be enforcing the cattle slaughter registry. In addition, the police will be building on partnerships with other stakeholders to help reduce violence across the parish. Applications are now open for the fourth installment of the Innovation Grant Fund for medium-sized businesses. The $20 million grant is being offered by the Development Bank of Jamaica, DBJ. It can be accessed through the Boosting Innovation, Growth and Entrepreneurship Ecosystems Biggie program. The application window will remain open from January 2 to February 13 to entrepreneurs with new and innovative products and services. This can be done online via thinkbiggie.com. The DBJ says that for the incoming cohort, strong focus will be placed on two main areas: women-led and women-owned businesses, along with climate mitigation projects. Since the program began in 2020, the DBJ has awarded grants to 12 medium-sized Jamaican companies, representing an investment of $190 million. According to the DBJ, most of the projects have been successfully completed, and the remaining ones are now in the close-out phase, all of them having recorded growth and an upward trajectory. Boosting Innovation, Growth and Entrepreneurship Ecosystem Biggie is the government's 5-year project, valued at $25 million. It is financed by the Inter-American Development Bank, IDB. In 2021, based on the performance of the program, the European Union awarded a non-reimbursable grant of $8.2 million to support its continuation. More than 1,000 persons are now using JA Customs Connect, a new Jamaica Customs Agency JCA mobile app, to undertake their business-related transactions with the entity. The app, which is expected to be officially launched this month, is aimed at ensuring that stakeholders have a seamless, more efficient and easier way of doing business. Chief Information Officer at the JCA, Andre Williams, tells JIS News that the agency recognized that there was a gap for the average citizen who might be shipping a small package all the way through to commercial transactions. The JA Customs Connect app was developed to ensure that anyone conducting transactions with the JCA has real-time information at their fingertips to track and trace their packages once it has arrived and the declaration has been submitted to customs. The app also adds an additional method of payment, which would bring about another layer of simplicity for customers. In addition, it facilitates a tariff search, which allows users to easily find applicable tariffs for specific products so they can determine duty rates. The app is available on both Android and iOS platforms. Users can simply search for the Jamaica Customs Agency or JA Customs Connect to download the app. And finally, the National Housing Trust, NHT, is again urging citizens to be aware of unscrupulous individuals and potential scams as they attempt to apply for their contribution refunds. The Trust is now accepting applications for contribution reimbursements from qualifying donors who paid in 2016 or earlier. Assistant General Manager for Corporate Communications and Public Affairs, Dwayne Burbick, is reminding persons that for safety reasons, the NHT only provides 2 types of communication during the refund period. He says if there is a problem with the application, the NHT will ask applicants to contact the Trust directly. And the second communication is a notification when the refund has been successfully completed.
We've picked up on a particular trend of unscrupulous individuals sending out fictitious communication that purports to be from the NHT. And we want to emphasize that the NHT does not request contributors having submit an application to provide any further verification to the information that they would have provided at the time of application.
Mr. Burbick was addressing a recent JIS think tank session. He adds that there is no deadline for submitting a refund application and contributors can get their money back at any time during the year. Persons can apply for a refund through 3 channels: the Trust's website at nht.gov.jm, NHT Online, and the mobile app. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Twyla Whelan. Thanks for watching.